Hey everyone, welcome to UNCUT, a new section of my, like a video format I'm testing out on my channel, where I just do a one-take rant while flipping a ballad song. Join me today as I rant about the people I meet at my store, who make my job all that more unsufferable. So it needs to be studied how people are incapable of being polite to cashiers. Like, I do not control the price of things. Somehow, these old people, they come into my store and they act like I am somehow both entirely in control of the economy and somehow a rat beneath their feet. So, the reason I'm saying this is, well, I guess why I'm saying it now is we have a new change at the store I work at where the deli is self-serve for certain items, and it is $7.99 a pound for all of those items because it simplifies the system and we don't need to keep codes on all of the items, which sure means you're going to pay a higher price for some of them, but you can get a better deal on some other items which were like $10 a pound before. It also makes the experience faster because you don't need to wait on a worker to serve you at the deli. However, old people are mad that they can't get their chicken for a cheaper price, which I entirely understand. The economy is absolute dog shit. And people like Donald Trump and RFK Jr. aren't making that any easier. Like, I might be right wing, but I don't like them at all. I think they're slightly better than what the competition offered, but still not great. One day in my short life, I want to be able to vote for a president I actually like. I don't want to choose between a puppet or a pedophile. But that's neither here nor there. So I understand their struggle, but like, you cannot come into the store and talk about how I am fucking you over with the price of chicken. I did not price the chicken. I am not in control of the price of chicken. This was something I had no input on because I am like a rat at my grocery store. I'm like a pet rat. I am tolerated, but the second I try to speak up or bite, I am out. My opinion is not valid. Heard anything. Doesn't matter what I say, it will not be heard. I'm about ready to quit at this point because people cannot seem to get through their heads that I do not control the price of things. But also, people, I get it. If you just like left the gym and you're like kind of sweaty, I get that. I'm sweaty right now as I'm on a walk and it's hot as balls out here. But there is a difference between like a I just worked out stench and a I have not showered at all this week stench. I can smell the difference, and a lot of people seem to think that they do not have body odor. I always find it weird that it's like the people who are super conscious about their body odor don't really have it, but the people who think they don't have body odor absolutely do. And it's very apparent. Also, speaking of stench, smokers, I hate you when you come into the store. I don't give a fuck what you're smoking. I hate the smell of it, especially tobacco users who come into the store and ask for like an entire carton of cigarettes, which is, I don't know, like something like 6-ish boxes? I forget the difference between like a carton and a box, which one's is which. And then they're like, oh my God, why is the price like over $100? It's like, I'm not the one forcing your hand to buy these fucking cigarettes. Especially not here. I would rather not sell cigarettes. Unfortunately, that is one of the things I need to do at my job. And just like the chicken, I don't control the price of shit. You can fucking go somewhere else to buy your death sticks, buddy. I guess sometimes, like, depending on what you're smoking, it can lead to some funny reactions. There are some people who come into the store, I call them moth people, because they just fucking stare at the lights while their friend is buying whatever. Or it's like I'm helping them, like, buy a shit ton of snacks. I know why you're doing it, buddy. I don't care. Like, what you choose to do in your free time is a thing. But that should not have an effect on me. But I'd much rather a moth person come into the store, home in at the lights, than like meth abusers who come into the store, destroy the bathroom. Like there's this one guy who ripped the toilet paper holder off the stalls. And it took us like a month to get it fixed because my boss sits on his ass and doesn't do anything. Because he's a fucking old man. He probably wouldn't call himself old. Some people wouldn't call him old, but I'm going to call him old. He is elderly. And he acts like it. I feel like if we got new management at the store, I would be heard. I would actually want to stay. However, the only reason I'm staying at the store is because I can't get a job elsewhere. It took forever to get the job that I have, and I'm lucky enough to have the benefits that it does have. But, oh. And also, it's opened my eyes to like how many, like prostitution might not be illegal in my state, or the police don't give a fuck. Because there was very obviously a hooker who came into the store wearing next to nothing and hit on me. When this happened, I was 16. And also it opened my eyes to the fact that not a damn person in the world cares about it. Every one of my coworkers knew what age I was. But I just kind of had to sit there and listen to her flirt with me. And I'm not talking like she could have been like a teenager or something starting off. No, this was very much like if she was a porn star, she'd be a stepmother. I find it sad that not a damn person in the world cares about the sexual safety of men. But the second a girl makes an accusation, oh, we gotta jump to protect her. Maybe that's part of the reason why I like being a femboy, because there's just like a certain level of care that just comes with the skirt. I'm just curious what some people's thoughts are on this. But that's mostly what I have to say. Have a good day, everyone.